Hello, and welcome to Bemer. Today, we'd like to dig a little deeper into Bemer technology. By the end of this session, you will understand why and how Bemer is for you, for life, for energy. And now the obligatory disclaimer. Bemer products are in no way a substitute for professional medical care. There are no medical claims being made from the use of these products. Statements made have not been evaluated by the FDA or other government agencies and are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any medical conditions or diseases. It's recommended that you consult with your own physician or healthcare provider if you have any medical conditions. Bemer products are wellness and fitness systems. All information is for educational purposes only. This tells you that this device works and works well, and there are no comparisons. In addition to the signal and the waveform, the Bemer has a unique electromagnetic field distribution, and this enables the device to affect multiple cellular processes simultaneously. While Bemer does exhibit multiple effects, the Bemer PEMF has a profound effect on the hemodynamics, or how the blood flows. Think about this when we think about systems. How does blood supply affect the digestive, respiratory, reproductive, and skeletal systems? Every system in the body is dependent upon blood flow and energy. Energy is a component of life that is vital and necessary. Without it, your tissues and cells don't work. From an inductive effect, you can think of Bemer acting almost like a battery. A cell membrane has a charge consisting of a negative and a positive side. When cells begin to become dysfunctional, their membrane, just like a battery, will start to decrease. What do? Do we plug ourselves into the wall? No, we certainly don't do that. But we can use an activation energy like Bemer to inductively stimulate that cell membrane potential while simultaneously triggering the circulation, which then fuels and feeds our tissues. It's a double-edged type of deal when you're using Bemer. It's not just the body that has effects from PEMF. The entire universe is affected by electromagnetic energy.
In fact, our Earth has a geomagnetic field. On the Earth, as we spin around our axis at 10,000 miles per hour and 67,000 miles per hour around the Sun, we of course generate a field. That field is called the geomagnetic field. This supports us and protects us from detrimental effects that can be caused by ionizing radiation from the Sun.
We've also evolved with this geomagnetic field, which ranges from about 40 to 60 microtesla at various places on the Earth. Think of your cells synchronizing to the heartbeat of the Earth. When you go away from the Earth, up into a plane or into outer space, this is one of the reasons why the cells and the body do not function properly.
When we look at the heart, we see that it also has a magnetic and electric field. When we look at the electric field of the heart versus the brain, it's over 60 times more powerful than the brain, and the magnetic component is 5,000 times more than the brain. That's amazing.
Therefore, it's not necessarily what's between our ears which runs our life. It's that which comes and exists in the center of our being. Did you know that the Earth's magnetic resonances vibrate at the same frequency as our own heart rhythms and brain waves? Did you also know that a mother's brain waves can synchronize to her baby's heartbeat? This is true. Even each one of us, we might get a vibe or a feeling. We are also emitting and receiving information, electromagnetic information. The Bemer signal is an energy solution for our regulatory systems. This increases the potential health, wellness, and balance within our beings. In short, when we look at what electromagnetism is, there's a broad range of electromagnetism, and all EMF is not bad. But conversely, all EMF is not good. You have to look at what's involved here. It's not just about ionizing or gamma rays with the tightness or the negative effects of these X-rays, for example, as you see here, gamma rays or microwave radiation. It also has to do with the information delivered. When we look at the information delivered, think of Bemer as a song, gentle, safe to use. The intensity of the song is your volume. And as you're able to utilize this, it takes the information and transfers it to the body, which then responds accordingly. This is a positive outcome versus when you input information, say from a cell phone, a microwave, or from high-tension power lines. These would be supplying negative information, which would then have a reactionary or a negative effect. The Bemer has a rhythm giver. We call this the plus signal. The plus signal is delivered every 20 seconds, and it increases to a high intensity so as to change the flux and the time variation. For example, if you're delivering a level 1 at 3.5 microtesla and then do the plus signal, then you're putting 35 microtesla into the body every 20 seconds. That changes the variance of the field or the intensity. And this is one of the ways, or one of the acute ways, the Bemer has a physiological effect on the body. Those delivery systems that have a high peak and a low fall, or a fast peak to fall value, these are what have the most profound effects. So we're supporting the body to have more energy, to have more strength, and for the mind to become more focused. There have been multiple generations of Bemer, but the current generation, the Bemer 3.0, offers more stimulus, more specific frequency variations along a specific timeline, as well as the plus signal, that rhythm giver. Studies have shown that people that have been using the Bemer have effects that can last 12 to 18 hours. Not everyone has the same outcomes, but the delivery of the proprietary waveform, as well as the time variations and the signal variations, are the key components to this newest generation Bemer and its profound effects. You don't have to be a sick person to have a positive response to Bemer vascular therapy. Many athletes continue to use Bemer to enhance their performance and decrease recovery time. Think about this.
The faster you can regenerate, the better you can recover.
The more efficient you are at repairing your tissue, the better you will perform. You know, Bemer application really shines in the field of rehab or rehabilitation. Using Bemer consistently delivers shorter regenerations and recovery periods, as well as a decreased risk of injury. Bemer can also be used to enhance performance capacity. While Bemer is not used to treat any diseases, it can be used as an adjunct application to support healthy circulation. And it's become a go-to therapy for many physicians, clinicians, and healthcare providers worldwide. The use of Bemer can support self-regulatory mechanisms, improve the effects of medication or nutraceuticals, and their delivery by enhancing their bioavailability and overall increase health and wellness. Bemer also has the capacity to reduce the effects of stress and support or modulate regulatory processes. You know, I say 50 plus here, and I don't like to focus on age with people, but as we get older, we notice that we don't recover or regenerate as fast as we did when we were younger. For those of you over 50 out there listening, you'll be happy to know that many Bemer users experience improved cognition and greater capacity to perform. Think about this when you think about what blood flow does to brain activity or what blood flow does to physical activity for men or women. Again, prophylaxis or prevention is the key to living a long quality life. It's not just working with something that's already broken. For me, this is key. If we're sleeping well, we're allowing our body to detoxify naturally. Bemer has been shown to play a crucial role in prevention. As we increase perfusion of blood and therefore nutrients and oxygen, We have improved energy production and a more optimally functioning self-regulatory system. Everything, again, back to systems. Bemer also has a direct effect on the function of the immune system by enhancing the role action of white blood cells through the upregulation of ICAM-1, or the intercellular adhesion molecule 1. This not only reduces your susceptibility to infections, but can also strengthen your body's physical defenses. In addition to focusing on circulation in our waking hours, Bemer recognizes the vital effect of appropriate blood flow in our resting states as well. So the Bemer Sleep program was added as an option with the Pro and the Classic systems. The diurnal variations in our sleep-wake cycles are governed by circadian rhythms, and these play a vital role in maintaining homeostasis and health. The crucial elements of microcirculation are differently distributed in the regenerative stage.
It's important to know also that the Bemer Sleep program operates at level 2, which is 7 microtesla, and it's only on for 2 hours when you fall asleep. It's important to know also that the Bemer Sleep program operates at level 2, which is 7 microtesla, and it's only on for 2 hours when you fall asleep. Then it goes off. 2 hours before you're scheduled to wake up, it comes on slowly and brings your body back into functional blood flow to get ready for the active part of your day.
This is a quote by Plato. It says, "The part can never be well unless the whole is well." Back to systems, holism. It's not just looking at holistic medicine, but looking at what are we a part of, and how does that affect us internally as well as externally. We have to move away from this idea that we can treat dysfunction or disease by focusing our attention on the parts or the symptoms. It's like focusing one's attention on the leaves of a dying tree rather than addressing the soil and the roots. We must move forward to a more holistic view. This is important within our personal lives, our families, our community, our tribe, city, state, country, and ultimately as a global movement. Bemer therapy is designed to be used to enhance general blood flow, the body's nutrient and oxygen supply, as well as waste removal, cardiac function, physical fitness, endurance, strength and energy, concentration, mental acuity, reduction of stress and relaxation, sleep management. Simply put, movement is life. If you're perfused, you're protected. Healthy blood flow is directly relevant to how your body can move and groove and operate within the general environment. So if it's cold outside, the blood should quicken and enhance. If it's warm, the blood should come to the surface so it can release heat. The blood flow is a dynamic process that is intimately involved in our everyday life, whether we're aware of it or not. For those of you who are looking for further, more in-depth research on Bemer, I would invite you to go to www.pubmed.gov and just punch in Bemer therapy and take a look at some of the publications. Thank you for your presence and attention.
Hi, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Once again, thank you for watching the video.